And we've been talking about this all morning long, but we know that state officials, they're issuing urgent advice ahead of this winter storm.
Yeah, so let's get out live to Savannah Levins, live from GEMA, Georgia Emergency Management. Savannah, what are you learning there?
Well, I know that there are a lot of crews standing by right now, 500 National Guardsmen, more than 10,000 other emergency personnel, not only from Georgia, but from Florida as well. We've got power crews coming from South Georgia up north to the metro and further north than that. But the biggest thing that's happening right now is a pre-treatment and brining of roads, tens of thousands of miles of them in Georgia up until Tennessee and South Carolina as well. I actually have this little infrared thermometer here. I've been taking some of the road temperatures here. You can see right now this blacktop here in Atlanta about 47, 48 degrees, not too far off from where we're feeling outside temps to be. But here's what emergency management officials are saying families really need to be doing right now.
The best help we can get is for individuals to be prepared and to stay informed. If you haven't already, take the time now to prepare your family and home for the winter weather impacts. Sit down with your family and make a communications plan. Know how you'll contact one another and reconnect if needed. Make sure you have a ready kit with enough non-perishable food, water, and medications for at least 3 days. Ensure you have warm clothing and blankets, flashlights and batteries. Update your first aid kit, and remember, always have a way to charge your phone. If you have pets, make sure they have enough food and water for 3 days and bring them inside with you as much as possible. Take precautions like installing and testing smoke alarms, carbon monoxide detectors, covering outdoor pipes with styrofoam, sealing your doors and windows, and cleaning out your gutters.
Still a bit of time to do that. All right, GDOT has 1,800 personnel at the ready right now. Crews are pre-treating those roads right now, like I mentioned, from I-20 up to South Carolina and Augusta, I-85 up to South Carolina, I-75 from Macon to Tennessee, and Metro Atlanta and northwards. We're talking about 18,000 miles of roadways. To do all that takes about 12 to 14 hours each cycle. They started the first round around midnight, finished around noon, took a little bit of a break, picked back up at 12:30. Now, starting tonight, they are adding 300 plow trucks. That's with the heavy-duty salt mix. They did say people staying off the roads is going to help them do that efficiently, noting traffic has already been down today 30 to 40% from typical volumes, which has really helped. So public safety-wise, starting at 6 p.m. through overnight, there are about 30 state troopers strategically placed along highways to respond to calls. Tomorrow, that number will increase to 50 to 60 throughout the day. DPS also has drones ready to go up at any time to assess the damage, any place they can't get by car. They also have helicopter crews ready to move critical supplies if they can't transport them on the roads. They also have teams standing by to help respond to any locations that need extra help. Now, we also heard from environmental experts, EPD, Georgia Forestry Commission. They say that they have some chainsaw crews standing by, ready to respond to those power outages, help get trees out of the roads as well. They say, frankly, our species of beautiful trees we have all across the state are just not prepared for this kind of ice event. So people do need to be prepared for power outages. And if the wind gusts are too bad, you know, folks might have to take a break from responding to those outages so that the crews stay safe. Now, if you do lose power in your home and you're cold, Georgia Parks is opening 16 different warming centers at some of their parks across the state. Pets on a leash are allowed. If you want to bring your furry friends, you can check those locations right now at 11alive.com. For now, reporting live in Atlanta, I'm Savannah Levins. Guys.
All right, thank you, Savannah, for all that really, really important information.